guys. I'm doing a special tonight. You get 2 questions for the price of 1. Hope you guys are doing well. Hello, Hagar. Yeah, I'm pretty much almost 100%. Today I rested. Yesterday I had a paper for my class. I was busy. That was due yesterday. So today I got a chance to rest. I'm just woke up like an hour or 2 ago. Um, Hope you're staying warm. Hey, Free. Whew. I had to get a catch up on some Z's. I was sick in the beginning of I was sick last week, and I'm in a class that's accelerated. So we have, every week we have a certain amount of assignments that we have to complete. And with me being sick, for 3 days, I wasn't like able to um, get my work done on a normal schedule. So when I did start to feel better, even though I was still sick, I was reading the material, but I was able to get everything in on time. So yesterday I had one assignment that I had to finish, and I got it done before the due date. The due date was yesterday at 11:30, but I was able to get all my work done before 8 o'clock. It's just that I was so tired and I just didn't feel like going live, so I just went to bed. That's why I didn't go live yesterday. I was editing, reading and editing and writing and stuff. Didn't feel like going live. But anyways, I'm here tonight. Everything's fine. We had a tornado just 2 or 3 days ago, actually. Hope you're okay. I'm good, Free. School's fine. Yeah, we actually had 2 huge tornadoes. We had a tornado watch just the other day. They touched down just west of where I live. Actually, my sister's where my older sister lives, a couple of hours away from me, about 2 hours away, west of me, and the tornado hit her city. Um, Huge tornado. I mean, huge. They got it on camera and everything. But she's fine. Yeah, but snow. You guys know how I feel about snow. I mean, it looks good to see it on TV, but I'm not a snow person. Um, so hope you stay safe. Don't, I know you guys have to like plow yourself out of the snow, and you gotta put salt on the ground and stuff, all that weird shit. Hey, Yolanda. Ugh. My family lives up north. Some of my family. So they tell me like they have to sometimes, if they get snowed in, they got machines that come out and plow the snow, the driveways out and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not super cold over here. I mean, it's still cold in the mornings, but it's like 70, 60, like 60 something. It's not below zero or anything. It doesn't get that cold over here, but for Floridian, it's pretty cold. But outside of that, and with the transits, we are going to have weather issues with your Uranus. The planet Uranus brings in a lot of weather, unexpected weather changes. So yeah, so expect to see more weird weather events because of Uranus. Um, so yeah, just try to stay safe. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a collective. You guys already know the drill. I'm running a special tonight. It's for 25. So hey Liv, if I miss anybody, um, so if you're interested, you go ahead and book now so that I could get that list going. And I'm gonna do a quick collective for you guys. Hopefully we get some good messages. Like I said, I got some rest today. Much needed rest. By this time next year, I'm going to be done with school. Actually, this time next year, I will be complete. I will have my degree. I was looking at my advisor sent me my plan, and I'm hoping to be done before spring of 23. I'm hoping that I can complete everything by fall of 22. But just in case, you never know what will come. What can happen based on the classes that I need to take. I will be done um, by spring 2023. So by March, I will be completely done with this part of what I'm doing, and then I'll, take a few more classes after that, of course, too, because to become an anthro, oh my God, hold on, I have to say the word right. I'm taking anthropology, so I can either become an archaeologist, but that's just like a kind of like a hobby kind of thing, or I can work as a what was it? I forgot which one I was saying that I wanted to do. Either biological anthropologist, I think I'm saying it right, or I can go into being a behavioral specialist. I don't know yet, but I do want to. Yeah, I like archaeology a lot. But it's just kind of like a little hobby for me. Like I would do it like more like a hobby, just because I like old stuff. But anyways, I digress. So let's get started. Let's see what the message is. Put your signs in the chat. Oops, that's two. We got the death card. Ooh, okay. Six of Swords. And why am I pulling two cards? Two of Swords, seeing the truth. Okay. Actually, these are pretty great cards. Yeah, we're ending off the spread with with a 10. 2 plus 8 of swords. Oh, okay, there we go. Wow. Okay. So subconsciously, if there's any stuck energy, it looks like you guys are going to be coming out of this stuck energy. Right now, heart chakra's in reverse. So the problem is the heart, working on the heart chakra. It's not bad because it's in reverse. It just means that you're healing. See? So some of you guys may not be 100% happy or fulfilled with something that you're doing, or just in general. You're not 100% fulfilled. Nine of Cups in reverse. There could be some doubts. There could be um, a lack of motivation. The card says dreams coming true. Some of you guys may doubt that you are able to manifest something that you really want. And this doesn't have to be about love, you guys. This could just be just being content or just being happy with where you are. I think some of you guys are just kind of in between. Not really, I won't say you're super disappointed, maybe, but kind of feels like you guys are kind of blah. Just not really super excited where you're at right now. Trying to figure some things out. Says find balance in reverse, two of pentacles, a lot on your plate, a lot of tasks, trying to find balance. Okay, so we're looking at having the strength to end something or to transform out of a difficult period. We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I do see that. The Death card. So there's a difficult ending, or something's coming to an end, or something has ended, and you're still kind of transitioning, because that's what the Six of Swords represents. It's a transition. After something has happened, Death card, i.e., an ending, you're transitioning into a different phase. However, it's taking you a lot of strength to get out of this ending. This ending was very difficult because it was a lot of hard work. It was burdensome. It was maybe it just took a very, very long time for this ending to take place. Could be a friendship that ended. It could be a job. It could be just a phase in your life. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Something came to an abrupt ending, and it created, you know, a place where you kind of felt a little bit I don't want to say you felt negative, but again, like I said, there's just, it almost feels like you felt misguided, or you became, you lost your sense of direction. Like you don't know where you're really heading in your particular life. Like you're not sure what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be going, how you're supposed to be doing it. So there's just a sense of a lack of clarity here in the recent past. Um, and it's like you're unable to see something, but spirits, or maybe you were at some point unable to see something here with the high priestess. There was definitely some sort of disconnection. It could be with a group of people, it could be with a specific person. But the Three of Cups here, I'm not looking at this as other people. I'm more looking at this as, again, a sense of unhappiness, not feeling fulfilled, not feeling like you have support, or having to see the people around you for who they really are, or having to cut off certain people, places, or a mindset. Even this could even be the way you're thinking, because the Strength card here could represent ego. This could be that you may have been approaching a situation from your ego self and not really discerning a situation based off of all the facts. Because again, with this Ace of Swords, there's something that you weren't able to see. With the High Priestess here, once there was this revelation, then it initiated an ending. Three of Pentacles and a Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is implying some of you guys, this is you recently having some sort of epiphany or realization that a living situation or a job is just not working out for you anymore. It's not bringing the satisfaction, it's not bringing the fulfillment that you need, and financially it's you're not making ends meet. Okay, some of you guys, this was an ending of a home situation, a relationship. It's different for different people, but there was a major ending here. Three of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles here is implying that the reason for the ending was because there was a lack of equal give and take. The fact that we have so many pentacles just for this little piece here is very interesting. Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So this is concerning someone's foundation. And again, like I said, it could be work, it could be a home situation, it could be a family situation, it could be like a relationship, but it's not going to be a relationship for everybody. It's definitely talking about some sort of lack of cooperation, lack of support, lack of recognition. Someone may feel isolated, or someone may feel like their hard work did not yield any results. With the Six of Pentacles coming in reverse here, this ending is taking place because, again, like I said, there's a lack of balance, there's a lack of harmony when it comes to stability or when it comes to some sort of interpersonal dynamic between two people or group of people. Okay. This could be like work, like you're at work, you're working hard, but you're not getting the fruits of your labor. Like maybe you haven't advanced in your career. Maybe you haven't received a raise in a very long time or a promotion in a very long time. Others of you guys, this could be a process of someone getting a divorce. There's a lot of information coming through with these two tens here. But the main message here is there has been some sort of dissatisfaction. And Liv, do you have you on the list? I just saw your email. Um, but we have the Ace of Wands here indicating that there is some sort of new beginning. I don't have all my cards out, but I'm going to grab my Sacred Soulmates. I want to see what this Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles is alluding to. Retreat for self-care. Yeah. So again, we have a separation for some of you guys, or this is one person out there in the chat could be considering leaving a job, okay? A relationship or a job. Either one will apply here. Some of you guys are in separation, of course, we know this. We have retreating from a situation here. There's this feeling of being rejected. I got a really peculiar, well, it's not peculiar, but I got a message from the universe today, and it was rejection, viewing rejection as an invitation for redirection. So not necessarily looking at rejection in a traditional way, but looking at it as more of a redirection. Okay. So I do see that this is the transition that's taking place. Finally seeing that you need to redirect your focus away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. We have with the Six of Swords here where healing begins. It's crowning the detached card. So now you're in the process of detaching from whatever it is that you are contemplating or whatever you're in the process of ending. Because like I said, for some of you guys, this has ended. Whatever this is, it's ended. It's completed. Some of you guys, you're in the process of transitioning out of an ending, or you're in the process of an ending. If you're in a relationship, that relationship is coming, you're waiting on a closing of a cycle. Because I have, let me see, 1, 2, that's 10. And then I have 3 plus 6, that's 9. That's an ending right there. I have the Justice card and I got another 10 right here. Let's see what I have under here. Just breathe. Clarity of belief. The Ace of Swords. Okay, there's the 1. I see. Okay. So looking at the Six of Swords, there's a healing process taking place after this ending, and justice is being clarified with so the Justice card is also here twice, and both times in reverse. Because see, what's being left behind is a contract. A contract. Again, the Death card. Somebody here is leaving a relationship. Now, this could be reversed for some of you guys because this would imply a long-term relationship that has already been established. And some of you guys are not in an established relationship. So this is somebody you're connecting to. See, time out, sacred space. We've been talking about the sacred space energy for a while now. Well, for the last couple of, whenever I was on recently. Tell me about this Two of Cups and Death card. Someone does not express how they truly feel. See, there is this parasitic symbiotic, so this one-sided situation that someone's transitioning away from. Some of you guys, this is you um, accepting that something is not going to work for you, or accepting that something has to come to an end because it doesn't. It's not meeting your expectation or meeting your needs. Yeah, accepting and paying attention to the red flags. That's the spiritual mission here. This is so interesting because even though I'm reading this, like it could be you guys going through this, I can definitely see how this would be impacting someone you're connected to, because this is saying that someone's waking up. It's like they're transitioning out of this ending. They're accepting the ending, accepting that situation is not going to work. And then the outcome is that coming out of denial, coming out of some sort of denial, or coming out of this place of feeling stuck. Because the Two of Swords is also an energy of crossroads. It's sometimes you can be stuck in the Two of Swords energy, because you, like I said, you don't know. It's like you don't know where to go. You don't know what path to choose, right? So you just stay put. It's an indecisive energy as well. So someone here is finally coming out of that indecisive energy with the thought turn card. Whose energy am I picking up the strongest here, please? Deception. Someone's not being honest and withholding information. That's the Eight of Swords. Set your intentions high. Know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. Yeah, so whoever this energy belongs to, it's saying that you have been deceiving yourself, and you've been operating from a, been putting yourself in this energy of not being happy because you've been looking at things from a skewed perspective. But then once you've accepted the path, accepted that the things that didn't work out, accept the disappointments, accept the failures, whatever it is that you're transitioning out of, it's accepting these things and understanding that these were part of your path and you were meant to be experienced. What is that? Clarify. Again, same card came right back out. Set your intentions high. Know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. A lessons of Mars. So tell me more about the red flag card. Trust your intuition, understanding that you were meant to, the devil and the hermit. Yeah. So a lot of you, so they're saying that there's this clinging that's taking place to an experience that has made you feel, it's almost like whatever this is, it created this false belief that you weren't good enough, that you didn't deserve anything good, or that you can't, you'll never have a particular thing. Some of you guys, this is a false belief that you're never going to meet someone, you're never going to have love, you're never going to get married, you're never going to settle. Whatever it is, it's like this false belief. You're never going to have happiness. So they're asking you to detach, devil in reverse and the hermit, going within, doing the inner work, healing from the wounds. This wound has also had created this energy of isolating yourself. Some of you guys have isolated yourself because of this ending. And this ending that I'm referring to, this could be something that has happened in a distant past. It's like it could be a previous relationship with an ex. It could be a childhood event. It's like something that happened that disappointed you, and you haven't been able to. It's like you haven't been able to recover from it. Or you're still in the process of recovering from it. And it could be something that happened several years ago. It could be recent, but it kind of feels like an imprint that needs to be reprogrammed, because this transition energy here, you're still in this rebirth. With the death card being in reverse here, it's like you're still in the cocoon waiting to emerge as a butterfly, right? You're going through this transformation, but it's been taking a very long time. And Spirit is trying to get you to see something from a different perspective. What do you want them to see? Obviously, they don't want you to be in this energy of being heartbroken, being sad, being disappointed, having your heart closed off. Not because with your heart closed off, with the heart chakra here in reverse, this is what's blocking you from having abundance. You're not operating from your heart space anymore. You don't trust enough to operate from heart space because you feel like um, you're not going to succeed or you're not going to have your wish granted. See, change your focus. Five of Cups. You have to come out of that grieving and that mourning energy. And then here's the Six of Cups. You have to change your focus. There's a reconciliation coming up. See, Spirit is saying, open up to love. Let go of sadness in order for a new cycle to begin for you. When you let go of the sadness, then you have the Two of Cups. There's a new contract. So it is more of a love reading for most of you guys, but there's this just recent disappointment. It's almost like you keep experiencing disappointments because you're kind of creating the momentum to attract disappointments. I don't know how to articulate what the disappointment would be because it would be different for different people. It's just that it doesn't seem like anything's working out. So, if you have had a series of unfortunate events, look back to the one major event in your past and connect the dots. So they're saying that one major event happened to you a long time ago that has changed you in a way to where um, you stop believing, or you started to, well, I guess I could say you stopped believing, but you started to believe something that wasn't necessarily true, but it was based off of an experience that you had. And because of that, you've been attracting these lessons to help you to identify where the source of this pain is coming from. Because what's happening is it's like you're experiencing the same sort of pain, but through different experiences, if that makes sense. So if you had like a lot of breakups recently, or maybe you had like a really bad divorce and you find yourself in a similar situation, like you had a really bad breakup and you keep finding yourself in a similar situations, or you're working so hard at building a relationship and it fails, and every time you're getting into a relationship it never works. It's like a repetitive cycle of something happening. But what's similar about about the situation is the way it makes you feel. So it doesn't have to just be relationships are not working out. It could also be projects not working out, jobs not working out. It's just a constant cycle of experiencing the same type of heartbreak or disappointment. But it was to empower you so that you could see that the source of this, why you keep attracting the same situation, they want you to see where the source of that is because of this heart chakra energy. Justice in reverse, Two of Cups, and the Death card in reverse. Let's get a clarify those three cards for me. A need to trust in a divine plan regardless of the external. Yeah, you lost faith because you've been betrayed. Trust is part of your journey, understanding that through this pain, it was teaching you and others to love at a higher capacity. Some of you have given up on love, but it's not even that you see. The thing is, it's not that you've given up. Some of you guys, it's like you have given up. You don't want love. You're not open to it. But for others of you guys that are still open to love, the problem is that there's this wound that hasn't healed all the way yet, because you haven't let go of the source of the wound. You haven't let go of the event itself. There's something about this particular wound that you haven't been able to accept yet. Clarify betrayal, divine intervention. Yeah. So whatever happened, it was put on your path to happen intentionally to trigger some sort of healing within you. Emotionally addictive thoughts and other negative patterns of behavior. Emotionally addictive thoughts, that's what it is. It's ruminating over a past situation, a past disappointment, and not being able to get over it. But in the future potential, we have refusing to see, opening up. Yeah, see thought patterns. Get out of your head and get into your heart, coming out of your comfort zone, opening up your heart again to love, changing your focus, Five of Cups, no longer crying over spilled milk, completing the cycle. And then boom, there's the new beginning. Someone wants another chance to make things right, a desire to do better. I keep feeling like I'm talking about another person, but I do see you in the read. Tell me about this white flag energy. Nine of Wands, letting down your guard. No longer resisting. Show me the strongest energy coming through. Yeah. Overcoming. See, someone overcomes their fear. The feminine. You're coming through as the strongest energy. So who's supposed to be coming back? Or if you're getting a second chance, who? They're not going to show me in this deck. They're not going to make it that easy for me. Okay, you're in a stalemate right now with somebody, someone that betrayed you, and the universe is intervening by redirecting. Rejection is redirecting the energies to allow some sort of experience to happen, so someone can open up their eyes and see. Okay, a new phase of love is coming in. Yeah, see, somebody is being redirected towards an external party to have a new or being redirected to either let go of a third party. Yeah, guilt, shame, and deep remorse. So you got somebody coming back. This is not going to apply to everybody because not everybody wants somebody to come back. So lessons of Neptune. See what I said? What the outcome is that someone comes out of denial. But I need to know who. Is it the feminine or the masculine? Spiritual mission. Yeah, it's to help someone overcome addiction. Show me who. Rejection. It says don't reject yourself. Rejection's divine intervention. Someone's afraid of being rejected because of unresolved soul wounds. Someone is still healing. Retreat for important self-care. Time out. Because of repressed emotions that haven't been processed yet. With the Five of Cups, change your focus. Separation. So right now you're in separation with a counterpart. This is not a twin soulmate. Six of Cups. Which you do want. You want a soulmate. You don't really want to see twin flame. I know a lot of you guys are confused about that whole twin flame. Who's my twin? The twin is the one that brings all the chaos into your life. Okay, just to let you know. You go through the twin flame union when there's radical transformation that needs to take place. What's the Six of Cups, please? Show me. Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's still juggling. So this person left you out. So you and this person are not communicating. So this person's out. They're out in the cold. Okay. I don't know if you put them out in the cold or they put you out in the cold. It doesn't really matter. But there's going to be a new beginning for you once you see this from a different perspective. I mean, they're going through their own process as well. But I was focusing on you guys' energy, and Spirit is saying that there is this inability to let some sort of pain go. Um, you've been in isolation. You've been feeling very alienated, very alone in this process. So if this resonates with you, you would know because you feel lonely. You feel alone. You feel, um, and you've been feeling this way for a very long time. It doesn't even matter if you have people around you. You just feel alone. What's the Eight of Swords, please? Yeah, past life soulmate. Some of you guys have a soulmate coming in, and it is part of your spiritual mission. It's a soul contract that has to be fulfilled. It says, "Don't reject yourself." Rejection was divine intervention. It was being the situation had to be redirected because whoever this person was, they did not want to let go of another relationship or another. They weren't able to let go of another experience. So everything that I mentioned about a disappointment, some sort of ending or repetitive disappointments, it could apply to your person as well. Um, there's this huge awakening that's going to be taking place soon. They're not giving me a time frame, of course, but with these two cards being the strongest energy, whoever is in this energy right now, we have lots of cups here now, has to heal. See? Emotional baggage is running the show. Retrain the internal so the external can change. Nothing's changing because of this energy here. Someone has not been able to heal, and is still holding on to baggage. That's why Five of Cups is here asking you to redirect your focus from this hurtful situation and bring in this energy of love, to simply love, to understand that the contract was about loving. And so seeing the bigger picture, when we see the Six of Cups, what it represents is um, a childlike innocence when it comes to love, right? The Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. It's a card of innocence, children, love. It's a card of forgiveness. It's a card of being able to forgive the past. That's why the Five of Cups is here and the Six of Cups came right after it. It's the being able to forgive, and let go of the disappointments of the past and to be able to stay open to the vibration of love. But someone here is too caught up in sadness, depression, and it's just an indication that you're going through a transformation. So it's not that you're doing something wrong. You are meant to feel what you are feeling. It is part of your healing process because that's where you are now. So if you feel depressed, if you feel down, if you feel like nothing's changing, you feel stuck, it's because you're in this energy of detaching, from an experience that was meant to teach you. What was the lesson with the Justice card? To accept yourself despite the rejection, despite, because it's something about this energy of this ending that really made you start believing these things about yourself that's not real. So doubting yourself, having low self-esteem, not feeling good enough, it was triggering these feelings within yourself that needed to be transmuted. And this is also about accepting other people and accepting that other people have their own past, that they are going to move at their own pace. They're going, you can't make somebody love you or make someone um behave a particular way. This is about letting go of expectations of people and also not having to fall in line with an expectation of what you think people are expecting you to do, what you think the world is expecting you to be. This is about accepting who you are at the very core, the most authentic part of yourself, being able to be yourself without feeling, self-imposed, um, not letting self-imposed beliefs, spiritual beliefs, dogma, social constructs, not letting other things external to you define who you are. So this process has been very tumultuous for whoever this is who's going through this. Has been very difficult because you've been having a very hard time accepting yourself. There's too much distance to maintain this connection. A lot of you guys are being pulled away from people, friendships. I did see that already in the past. Like I said, jobs, friendships, things that don't serve you. Those things are in. It's part of the process. This whole death energy, it's not just about love. It's about just a lot of things coming to an end, like things that don't serve you anymore. It's under a broad umbrella of a whole bunch of shit that you used to do, a whole bunch of people that you used to be cool with, things that you used to think that work for you, beliefs that you used to have. Like all of that stuff is coming to an end. You're transitioning out of that old phase and you're moving into this phase where you are being enlightened. Your thoughts are changing. Your something about you is changing on, on a soul level. But the only thing here that's still holding you back from being completely happy and fulfilled is you're holding on to the disappointment and the sadness. And that's what you need to let go of. The baggage is it's preventing you from moving on. See? Unresolved wounds. Let me go back to the chat. Okay. All right. So let me come out of this energy because this is stressful. I mean, it's good. It's a good start because, like I said, this is showing me that you are making the changes. But these things happen to you deliberately. Unfortunately, if you're still in that energy of why, just know that it was happening for you. That's what Spirit is saying. I don't think anybody wants to hold on to sadness, you guys. I'm sure that you guys are really desperately trying to feel different other than feeling sad. I don't know anybody who wants to be sad. I'm sure that you guys are trying not to be sad, but there's a lot of obstacles that have been put in your way. A lot of disappointments, a lot of betrayal, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of delays, a lot of just a lot of things that just not doesn't make any sense to you. It happened, and Spirit wants you to accept that these things happen because these things were bringing in a lot of growth for you. Even though it was very devastating for you to go through some of these events, it's because this is bringing in the fastest growth for you on a soul level. And you have to, I've been trying to kind of get out of this funk that I'm in. And, I keep getting that same message of accept and work with the universe, allow the universe to do its thing, and just accept that whatever happens, it's going to work out, right? That's the message that I keep getting. Yeah, you've been through all these terrible things, but just know that it's going to work out. It's going to be worth it someday out in the future. It's going to be worth it, because this is your soul saying we need these experiences to bring in the most growth for you in the shortest amount of time. So you're like, why is it so hard? Why am I still suffering? You don't have to suffer, is what they're saying. So if you're focusing on something that's very painful, What can you do to shift your focus? Because that card came out. So this is good. The Two of Swords, subconscious, in the subconscious energy, you're in the Eight of Swords, but Spirit is saying that what gets you out of this Eight of Swords energy is Two of Swords in reverse, which is taking off your blindfold. Because the card says refusing to see. But because it's in the reverse, it's implying that you finally take off your blindfold, or your person finally come out of denial and accept that you have to detach. Okay, or they got to detach. Okay, it's talking, I'm not reading so much the other person. I see the other person, but I'm reading mostly for the people that are watching, giving you guys a direct message. But this is saying that there is this mirroring taking place in this awakening process. Because while you're healing, your person's also healing. While you're detaching, your person's also detaching. And again, this could imply that you're detaching from people, places, and things that don't fucking serve you. This doesn't necessarily have to be a third party, how you would traditionally look at a third party situation. This card, external party, represents all the factors that are keeping you stuck. And that includes people that don't serve you. And it keeps saying accept. It says accept people for who they are. First and foremost, accept yourself, beloveds. And then it says accept others. And it liberates you from patterns of resistance. And then it says forgive. And it says forgiveness is a liberating choice. And I want you to see how both of these cards have the word liberate on them. One says liberates you from patterns of resistance, and the other one says liberating choice. So there is this message that in order to liberate you from this Eight of Swords, where you think you're helpless and hopeless, you must forgive. You must accept and forgive people that have hurt you, that have disappointed you, that have let you down. That is what will liberate you from this Eight of Swords energy. All the pain, all the suffering, all the disappointments, you must accept that it happened, and you must forgive. Forgive yourself first and foremost for letting it happen, whatever it was. Some of the stuff that happened to you, you had no control over it. You don't have control over how people act. And you shouldn't want to have to control how other people act. I think that and I was watching this video, we're mostly listening to it, and he was talking about judgment and how we judge situations, how we judge ourselves and judge other people. And, we'll go through a situation and we'll judge the situation. We'll be like, well, why did that person do that? Why did that person act that way? You have to understand that that person is fulfilling a contract. They were put in your path to act a certain way towards you. Not everybody that's put on your path is meant to, love you, adore you, and take care of you and be there for you. Some people were actually put on your path to be the antagonist in your life, to be the resistance that you have to overcome. And the fact that you were able to survive the experience and make it out on the other side and still heal through it, or at least you're healing through it, is a testament to your own strength. And even though in the moment or when it happened, it didn't make any sense, and it was, like I said, devastating, it was very disappointing, it was very heartbreaking, you have to stop looking at situations on such a personal level, and you have to kind of learn how to be more detached, not take things so personal. Because Spirit says they want to liberate you from this energy and bring you back to where you need to be in order to feel fulfilled and be happy in your life. But until you release this pain, you're going to be stuck. Seven of Cups, daydreams and decisions, opportunities for other experiences, solar plexus, but you're not open to them just yet. This is about being inspired again. Seven of Cups. We have an earth sign showing through. We have ego. And we have wish fulfillment. Clarify Earth. Awaken your heart and let love in. Who's Earth? Nobody's Earth, right? I got some air signs. Livy, what's your sign? Earth or air? I think most of you guys are air signs. I know that Free's a Leo, Hagar's a Libra. Yolanda, you're an air sign, right? A Libra. Open your heart and let love in. Take a chance. Lessons of Jupiter. This is another person. Some of you guys, this is another person. I'm not going to look at this Earth card as an Earth sign per se. I do want to say that it could be. I don't want to say it's an Earth sign. I want to say it's an Ace of Pentacles. Clarify it, because I already saw the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. There's no communication between you and this person because of pride or fear. Why is the Strength card in reverse? Past life soulmate. Yeah, see, this person wants another chance. What's the show me who this Earth energy is? I got Leo. So I got strong Leo came through in the reading because Strength card came out multiple times. Just in case you want to know what signs does someone's losing hope and faith. Someone's afraid of being vulnerable. I got the King of Pentacles, so I got an Earth sign, male. 10 of Pentacles. What's this 10 of Pentacles versus? What does this mean? This is somebody wants to offer you a commitment, but there's some ego getting in the way. Some of you guys, someone is dealing with a twin. Remember, a twin, I'm going to re-educate you on this channel. So whatever you think you know about twin flame, throw that shit out in the garbage. I'm not looking to connect with a twin flame. Y'all, if y'all still pining over twin flame, please get rid of that thought process, because I'm not preaching that on this channel. That's why you see I don't do the whole twin flame. Oh my God, your twin is coming back. No, because your twin is the twin is the one that brings in all those lessons. And I'm pretty sure you guys are done with all that. King of Wands, 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups. So I got a fire sign, King of Wands, Aries, Sag, or Leo. I got Earth. I got Aquarius. But anyways, I don't want to focus on signs. Tell me about this masculine. What is he thinking about? Yeah, 5 of Cups. And then, 5 of Pentacles. He feels left out in the cold. He feels left out in the cold, or will be left out. Too much distance to maintain this connection. Yeah, he feels left out, or at some point he left you out in the cold. Whoever this man is, it could be any sign. Why is he a King of Wands now? What do he want to do? Because he's showing up as the king, this means that he's going to take some sort of action in the future. And feeling guilty, starting to listen to his intuition. Yeah, feminine. He realizes something about you. He realized how unfair he has been. So the universe brings in karma to balance out the scale. So he gets karma, and that karma is teaching him. Yeah, and then that's when he has this realization, mutual symbiotic. He realizes that somebody that he was connecting to isn't what he thought, and he lets it go. And then he comes back and says, can you give me another chance? That's what the cards are talking about. They're talking about that the plan that the universe has for you is to reconnect with somebody that you did not connect with when you were meant to, for whatever reason. It could be because of you or because of them. You guys are being redirected to be together again, to come together, whoever this person is. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the person that you've been thinking about. It could be someone that you least expect. It doesn't necessarily have to be that one person you've been dealing with, because remember, this Venus retrograde is closing out cycles with people that we're done with. Our contracts are fulfilled. So that's why I said, whatever you think you know about your twin flame union, throw all that out, because a lot of you guys have ended cycles and contracts. So there's certain people, it could be someone that you thought for the longest was the person that you were meant to be with or meant to have some sort of experience with. Remember, at the end of this retrograde season, there are people that are going to be out of your life, and they're out of your life and it's part of that eclipse that we've had recently. People are being eclipsed out of your life for good. Contract done. No more holding on to it. Hey, Diamond. Okay. So the outcome here is someone comes back. Set your intentions high. Know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. Look at what's in my hand. New beginning, and look what it says right on top of it. Forgive. So you're going to have a new beginning and a renewal. Look at the card on top. And a new adventure. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to take this person back. I just see that they're coming back. You may need to cut them off. It says set your intentions high. Know you deserve to receive love. You may need to let this shit go once and for all. Forgive them and close the door, close the cycle, fulfill the contract. And then it says do things differently. We got masculine. Because some of these people coming back aren't willing to change. And the contract between you and them is to finally forgive the situation. Because remember, a lot of you guys are playing out events from past lives. It's to finally forgive the motherfucker and move on with your life. Because some of you guys have been doing the same song and dance with these people for many lifetimes, and it's time for that shit to come to a close. It's like you're meant to learn so that you can finally move on from having to experience that lesson over and over and over again. Because once you don't learn when you don't learn a lesson, it keeps showing back up. It just keeps popping back up. It keeps coming back up. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same person, but the same experience keeps happening over and over and over again. How you doing, Diamond? Hope you're doing okay. But outside of that, because I don't really like to focus on the reconciliation part of the message. I'm really just looking at your mental health, your emotional health. And like I said, a lot of you guys, I'm pretty sure, I know you guys want to be happy. Who wants to be sad? Like, you're trying. You're trying, and I commend you guys for your strength. And if you're still having a hard time coping, it's okay. Don't judge yourself too harshly. Try not to judge the other person. Everybody they're on their path, they're learning, and you got to understand. I talked about this before, how you have to watch your expectations of people, because some people are not at the level of awareness that you're in. They may not be aware, of their own divinity. We are coming to a point in our evolution as a collective, to where we are advancing, and a lot of the people on this planet are not ready. They are not chosen to go to the next level at the same time as you. We are all trying to wake everybody up, but just because someone is awakened doesn't necessarily mean that they have put in enough work and has done enough healing and have resolved enough of their karma to be able to ascend, you know. So that's why whoever is being called to go through certain situations in their life, or people that you have contracts with, they're, you know, these contracts are put in place to help you to, you know, with your evolution, with your ascension process. So we can't look at these teachers that come in, you know, as enemies. We must look at them as catalysts for our growth, and we should look at the situation from a place of more of compassion. And I'm talking to myself too, because, you know, bitch been bitter. I ain't gonna lie. I have not been, you know, 100% on board with the universe's methods of how they're bringing in the growth. Because for me, you know, as a feeling emotional being, I just feel like it's a little bit harsh, you know, some of the things that certain people have to go through. You know, a lot of us are oblivious to what's happening to other people around the world. We're in our bubble, and, you know, we got social media. We're, you know, a lot of people are just oblivious to the amount of suffering that people go through on a daily basis. You know, you got people dying of hunger. You have people that are in impoverished countries, people that don't even have access to clean drinking water. You know what I mean? And we take the things we have here in more developed countries, you know, or people wherever you are, you know, we tend to take things for granted when we live in a country where we have technology, we have electricity, we have the opportunities to work. Do you know there's some people that are capable of working that can't will find work, and then the people that are working in other countries to you know, sew the things that we love to wear, make the clothes, you know, make the items that we love to buy. You know, they're only getting pennies on every day for their slave labor, just so that we can consume, you know, and spend money on dumb stuff here in more developed countries. It's just a lot of stuff happening. So it's just, you know, when we think about life, we take a lot for granted, you know, and then there's a lot of people that are, you know, more into material things. You know, we see people flaunting their riches and their stuff all over social media, and how, you know, you need to look like this, you need to have all this money, you need to do this, you have to believe in this, this is what spirituality is supposed to look like. There's so much stuff being, you know, we're being bombarded with so many images and so many different concepts that we tend to get lost in the sauce. So when you're going through your own healing process, your own individual evolution, you know, your own transformation, it is a very private and very intimate. It's a place of solitude that you got to go through. So if you feel like you've been isolated from everybody else, if you feel different from everybody else, consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself different in a good way, because that means that you are ready to break free of certain illusions, and you're ready to go through your transformation and go to a higher level of awareness. And at first, it feels very, you know, it feels very, I don't know if the word to use, shocking, I guess I could use the word shocking, because it's like you're not used to the change. Once you make the change, your life is completely different. You get ostracized by family and friends. You just never fit in. You don't make friends as easily. You don't, you know, the things that you used to be into, you're not into, especially if your change starts off like, you know, more religiously. Like if you're a person that was raised in a very religious family, and then you decide that you don't want to be part of that religion anymore, that transition is really hard. Some people, everybody's transitions happen for different reasons and different points in their life. But for the most part, when you hit like your 33rd year, that's when you start to kind of, start to kind of figure out who you are as a person. That's when you start to figure out who you are. You don't really know who you are until I don't believe you really know who you are until you hit your mid 30s. But anyways, I digress. Just know that whatever's happening to you right now is happening to help you, despite how hard it's been. You just have to put yourself in a positive energy and just hope for the best and trust that the universe is trying to bring in. um I don't know what the universe is trying to bring in. I guess the universe is trying to bring in another of, they want you to live authentically, but they want you to live happy. They want you to be happy with living authentically and not having to meet the expectation of society and other people in your life. So whatever that happiness is for you, whether it be a relationship, a husband, financial success, whatever that is for you, it could only happen if you go along with the plan. If you resist the plan, you don't get the happiness. It is what it is. Trust me, I know firsthand. You're not going to get the happiness you want if you try to resist. Anyways, my books are open. Liv, you're the first, so go ahead and put your questions in. I don't think that people that have been hurt and by other people should be punished just because they're still sad. That I don't agree with. I don't think that people that are sad should be punished and should be lacking when there's a lot of people out here that do crime, that are evil, that take from people, that hurt people, and they're flourishing and they're enjoying their lives while good-hearted people are being are in whack just because they're sad. So you mean to tell me I just because I'm sad I don't get to enjoy my life? But anyways, I guess that's what happens when you're sad. Like, you don't get to enjoy your life. But I feel like a lot of things get held back from you because you're sad. Because a lot of people are out here promoting the law of attraction. A lot of people are using the law of attraction to get things that they want, but not everybody's very good, and that might sound judgmental. It is, but it is true, right? It's not really our place to say what's good or bad. We're not meant to look at other people and say, you're bad, you shouldn't have these good things. You're not really meant to do that, but I'm just saying, like, the people that I know personally that are sad, um, I think that they deserve to have things and to deserve to have relationships that are not so hard. I think they deserve to have financial stability, and I think their children deserve to have fathers and good experiences. I don't think that people should suffer just because they get sad sometimes. But anyways, did he get kicked out of the military? Let's see. So I'm answering questions tonight too for 25. So I have a BOGO special, but I only have 3 people watching. So, anyways, Spirit of the universe, connect me to live her highest and holiest good. Please let me know if her estranged husband has been kicked out of the military. Was he just was he released dishonorably? I don't know. Was he kicked out? Embrace the wisdom of the unknown. That's basically saying you don't have to know everything. That's what this card is about. Not really needing to know everything, but let's see. Do things differently. She wants to know if he was he kicked out. They're saying that there's some sort of resistance to coming out of the comfort zone. I don't know who they're talking about. I don't know if they're talking about you or your husband. But this is a man on this card, so let me see. Clarify. Loss. Yeah, some sort of loss took place. Some sort of unexpected event took place. She just wants to know about her husband. I know you're telling me about her. Say yes to the things you think you can't do. Yes, you can be independent. Yes, you can stand on your own. Did he lose his military ranking or something happened with his job with the military? Can you answer that for me? They said that something unexpected happened and there was some sort of tower moment. But they're really just talking about you right now. Did you have, what was your second question? Yeah, dishonorably discharged. They're not talking about the military, but I definitely see that something happened. Because with this embrace the wisdom of the unknown, this is basically saying that you don't need to know everything. Like me, so it means that it doesn't affect you. Maybe it does, but they seem to think that it doesn't affect you because they're saying, don't worry about that. You're fine. You can stand on your own. See, it's to say yes to things you can't do. You are okay to be on your own. So I don't know if you're looking at that as, does that affect me in any way? Maybe financially, you may think that it might affect you. I'm not sure um, if it will or not. I know that he has certain benefits that he receives, and I know that when you're married, the wife gets some of those benefits. So I don't know how that works out. Um, it says that he lost the job, so that could be the answer to your question. So he did lose a job, or he is in the process, or so either he's on very thin ice and he may lose his job, or he has already lost his job. Okay. Because that's what that card represents. It represents a loss. Something was lost. It could be that he lost his honor, he lost the job, he lost a ranking, um, or something big happened. Something happened completely unexpected. So they're wanting you to let go of your expectations. They said that, trust in the universe that you will reach your goal. They keep saying that you have some sort of narrative that you're saying to yourself. So be mindful of your thoughts. You might be expecting some sort of letter in the mail or some sort of paperwork. That paperwork will be coming in very soon. Some sort of letter, some sort of information in the form of a letter. And that letter is going to be about an ending of a cycle, but it's a successful completion. And it is about an institution of law. So you're going to receive a legal document that's going to make you very happy. No sound. Okay. Um, Luck is on your side. Remember when I told you that he's going to come back when something doesn't work out? So if he's telling you he's homeless, yeah, it could be because he needs support now. Remember I told you that was his karma. Something's going to happen. Something's not going to work out the way he thought. He's going to come rushing back in for a reconciliation. I don't know if that's what he's asked you for, but luck is on your side. Say yes to things you, yeah, he did. That was fast. When did you get that message? Was it right after your reading? I didn't expect for it to happen so quickly. No? Oh, he already had asked you? Because I did see that in your reading that he would try to come back. I will say this, though. You need to be on your own. Okay? So I don't know if this offer has been defined, or if there's whatever this is, it's going to lead to you making a decision that's best for you. Oh, he said it during court. Okay, I see that he's homeless. Mutual symbiotic. Track, set your intentions high, know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. This card was sticking up. Karma. So yeah, court. He has experienced some sort of loss. Yeah. As far as him, he has. Um, because he's been resisting. See, what they're wanting you to learn something from this experience. Can you tell me about the X change? Moving to the next level. He tried to evict you. Wow, that's crazy. Um, I know that you guys have been fighting over assets. Spirit says change is going to come, right? If he's trying to take your home, because there's some sort of letter that's going to come in the mail. Spiritual mission, take a chance. But I almost feel like you're meant to let it go. But I don't want to say that because see, this card keeps implying that it's okay to leave. Like this card, it's almost like when I see this energy, I think about like someone leaving home, someone moving into their own place. You know what I'm saying? Like leaving. So it's up to you, if you're wanting to hold on to this home, and I don't know what the background is as far as the home, who purchased it, who put the money down, all of that stuff. You may feel like entitled to it because it may, because of all the money you may have invested there. But there's something that you have to do to end this cycle. I don't see you moving in the spread, but I do see you needing to make some sort of change. See, Spirit says beware. There's something better. So if you're holding on to something, is it worth holding on to? Is what you need to, just think about, just contemplate. I'm not seeing anything about a house per se, but I definitely see you needing to relinquish control, and you need to stop resisting this tower, because they're saying that you're resisting some sort of change that's trying to come into you. And it could be because you're holding on to certain assets. Remember, I said that, in the collective, I said that, the transition is, some of you guys are in the process of closing out a cycle, but you're still transitioning out of that ending. Because Spirit is trying to get you guys to let go of things that don't serve you. And I talked about people, jobs, and places, but this could also include things that don't serve, right? So let's think of, so if you can think about the home itself, right? No, it's not fair that he would want to evict you so he could live there. Where are you going to go? You know what I'm saying? Like it's the intention behind it that's wrong, but is it worth the fight? Oh, okay, I see. So why would he try to evict you on a home that he didn't pay for? Why would he even bring that to court? Why would they even waste their time with that? Why would the lawyer feel like he had some claim on the home when he didn't put any money towards it? It's just a little bit weird to me. But I understand where you're coming from. Yeah, but I mean, when you're married, isn't it 50%? It's not, I'm going to kick you out of the house and take it all for myself. You own 50% of it. Oh, okay. Well, um, Spirit says beware. There's something better. Past life soulmate completion. I mean, here's the thing. You're going to complete this cycle. You're going to win. Period. There's only so much he can do. There's only so much lying he can do in court. until he becomes, what is it, content of court? What is it called? What is it that she needs to do when it comes to this situation? Because you're saying she's going to get justice. You're saying say yes to things you think you can't do. What is it that she thinks she can't do? What is it that she needs to say yes to? Clarify, say yes. Four of Cups. A new opportunity. You have to make a decision. I know, but I don't. What about what? What is she supposed to make a decision to do? She's already made the decision to get a divorce. Don't be intimidated. Elevate your awareness and think bigger if you want different results. Caution. Use caution when making decisions. That's why Spirit is saying beware. They're cautioning you in there because they're warning you about something. It says, mend what needs to be mended. It might be broken, all is not lost. You have the ability to easily fix the situation. There's setbacks, but you have other opportunities. To do what? Many opportunities are becoming available. Opportunities to do what? What does she need to do? Ace of Cups. Yeah, the universe says they're giving you a new beginning, but you're in resistance to it. I don't know how this relates. See, the universe is trying to intervene, but you're not in alignment. It's like you're resisting whatever is trying to come in because you're trying to control it, and you're creating a delay. You so divine timing until you figure it out. And the only thing that I can think of is you guys are fighting over assets that you feel like is rightfully yours. Can there be some sort of amicable solution here so that this process can be completed? Good. So if he perjured himself, then you're fine. So then what? So this Ace of Cups that's being offered to you, because this is what they're saying here. Four of Cups is an offer. It's an opportunity. It's a new door. You got to walk through it. Spirit says, don't be intimidated to walk through it. You can stand alone. Because this card here of independence is about you being able to do something alone, or you are able to be free, financial freedom. Oh, I get it. So you are going to, so I would look at this as you want to walk away with all of your money. You don't want to give him diddly squat. Is that correct? Am I making the correct observation here? You don't want to give him shit. Period. Like nothing. Is that the right observation? Because I understand what because I was talking about 50-50. So this would be you want to walk away with 100% of your assets. And if that's the case, I see why Spirit is saying be cautious with that thought process. But I could see why you want all of your assets too. So, but yeah, if he perjured himself, that's why I said you're going to win. I already saw that you would win. I just didn't understand why they're saying to say yes. What are they telling you to say yes to? They're telling you to say yes to probably a plea deal or some sort of, they're probably going to try to do some sort of mediation so that you guys can come up with a solution so everybody could walk away happy. So I'm going to clarify, say yes. You get 2 questions, by the way. Growth. Yeah, see, good news. See, there's going to be an opportunity for you to end this, and you got to say yes. If you don't say yes, you're going to keep fighting in court. Okay? Do you see how these hands are holding on to money? You're trying to hold on to all the money, and the Spirit is saying fair. What's fair in the eyes of the universe may not be fair to you. Remember, this is about soul contracts and karma. And you may need to give up some money because that could be part of the contract. You may owe this money from something you did in the past. So don't hold onto it too tightly. Okay. I'm just a reader. So, you have to do what feels right in your heart. Um, you have to do what works for you, but I just want you to know that if you can, it says expect good news when it comes to money. Okay. Promising opportunities await. So you're going to be offered something and you're going to need to make a decision. And once you make this decision, you can move on from this situation. But it's completely up to you how you want to proceed. See, Wheel of Fortune. I told you. You can finally break free of this contract, but it is going to require you to stop resisting. See? Justice. See what I'm saying? I'm not, and like I said, I'm not telling you what to do, but just come out of denial when it comes to saying, no, 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 no. And I don't know the numbers, the figures. I'm not looking at any of that. I'm just looking at the fact that if you can come up with a solution or if you can agree to something, you can come out with more money in your hands and you can be done with this. Okay. Or some money. I don't want to say more money, but you're going to get more than he wants to give you, or whatever. I don't know. Whatever he thinks he can get out of the situation, you're going to get more. But something has to be done in order for this to come to an amicable solution. Okay, stop. Because Spirit says the fighting is, the conflict is up to, it's really pretty much up to you. Okay. When it comes to an end, it's pretty much up to you when you end it. But you will get justice. You will get a fair verdict. Okay? Fair. So just remember the word fair. You may not like it, but it's going to be fair. So whatever fair is what you need to lean towards so that you can get the best outcome. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know that you won that particular case, but the whole point is to stay out of court. Not going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But as far as the divorce finalizing and all that jazz, that's all going to be taken care of. It looks like. Did you ask your second question? Since he's homeless, does he think he's going to live here? Damn. Clarify. Okay, so her second question is, does he think he's going to live a halt? His money has come to a complete halt. Spirit says reconsider a decision. Yeah. Trust your instincts. Angels are helping. Yeah, he is going to try to come live at your house because he has no money. See what this says? Money has come to a complete halt or slowing coming in. It says windfall. That's why I said that maybe you need to give him some money so he could go get his own shit. So he could leave it the fuck alone. You're about to receive a windfall of money. I don't think that this is about receiving at all. I actually think this is say yes to the things you think you can't do. See what I'm saying? I think you need to give him money. Look at that. And that way because he doesn't have any money. He really doesn't. See, Spirit is telling me he has no money. They're saying reconsider a decision. Say yes to the things that you think you can't do. And you think you can't give him a penny. That's because of your ego. So that's why I said that that card was coming out for a reason. See, you're going to be like, man, fuck that shit, right? But yeah, the universe is saying, yes, He doesn't have any money. He has experienced loss. He is in the energy of lack. You doubt that you don't feel like you can help him because of all the things he's done. But your lesson is to forgive. That's what I saw in the collective. Your lesson is to forgive. Can you show forgiveness? We have past life soulmates, lessons of Neptune, coming out of denial, illusions, and deception. He was very deceptive, so imprints. But they're saying it's because he had unresolved wounds. What do you want her to do? What's this? Yes. You want her? Yeah, see, he feels guilty. He's going to try to come back. And what do you want her to do? It's parasitic. So be careful. He will try to take advantage. But it says say yes to the things you think you can't do. You're going to try to control this true love deception. Yeah, he's trying to come back. He's going to try to come back romantically. Reject that. Do not take him back. He's going to try to fix things. He's going to try to get you to change his mind, change your mind. I think that you're supposed to financially come to a solution with him, but not reintegrate into a relationship, because that is his next that's his next steps. It looks like he will try to come back into the home, but he's going to try to butter you up. So Spirit says stay on guard. But I do see that, again, with the Justice card in Union, that if you can come to an amicable solution, you can complete this separation. What's the windfall about? Awaken. Awaken to what? What does she need to awaken? Earth. Who's the earth sign, Liv? I'm sorry. I know one person's a Sagittarius and one person's a Capricorn. Who's a Capricorn? Is that you? Get over your fear. What is her fear? You haven't forgiven him. I don't know why you I don't know why you keep saying that. You haven't. I'm sorry. I'm the reader, and I'm telling you this because you haven't. That's why that denial card keeps coming out. You haven't forgiven him. I'm sorry to tell you that, but you haven't. Are you the earth sign? And divine timing. A new phase in love. Ew, are she supposed to reconcile with him? No, I don't think so. No, red flag detour. Girl, I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, he is gonna try to come back. I'm not gonna go deep into what I just saw. That's none of my business. Yeah, he is gonna try to come back, sweetheart. Sorry. All right, Capri. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying ill. When I said ill, I'm not saying like he's disgusting or anything. I'm just saying like the whole situation is just like ill. Like, ugh. Would you really put her through all of that just for her to forgive him and take him back? Like, would they do that? Yeah, they would. They would do it. Yes. Nope. All right. Clear the energies. Connect me to Capri. Nope, because it wasn't your question, so I'm not going to tell you what I saw. Just know that he is going to try to come back, and you're going to need to make a decision about that. Okay. He doesn't have any money. I don't know what happened to it, but it's gone, but it's dried up. So just know that he is going to come back because he is looking for some money or some sort of security or stability. Hi, Lobster Girl. I got your order. Put your 2 questions in. How are you, Lobster? Oh, she might be depressed. 1 second. She might be depressed. my son? It's 11 o'clock at night and he left. Oh, he may have went to work today. You're welcome. And please, and yeah, give it a couple of weeks, Miss Livy. It's just it's a shame, you know. But that is how divorces go. It's just fighting and oh shit. Just when I was saying, "Where's my son?" Where were you? I was like, maybe you went to work. I don't want you to be out all night with no sweater on in the cold weather. You know, you the germ sweater. I don't go nowhere. You're the one that bring germs in this house because you in and out. All right, sorry you guys. It's like my spice senses just thought about my son, right? And then he comes like he's like literally outside when I thought about him. Like, where is he? Because I felt his energy. All right, Capri. Give me 3 cards for Miss Lobster Girl's daughter. What's going on with her? She might be pregnant. Oh, somebody broke her heart. When I said she might be pregnant, I need to learn not to just blurt out shit. Oh, she's pregnant. Sorry, she's pregnant. I didn't. I didn't mean to blurt it out. I'm like, she might be pregnant. I felt that she was pregnant, but yeah, it looked like she's pregnant, Miss Lobster. But but she's not. She took it out, or she's planning on taking it out. So she's not. She's probably already. She already took it out, or she's planning on taking it out. Sorry, I don't like doing those type of questions. That's what it looks like. Can you stop with that spray? I don't buy aerosols in the house because they pollute the air. Clarify. That's a little bit personal. Um, she needs some recognition. She needs some help. So, she doesn't have to be pregnant, but that's the energy that's coming through. They're just saying she has a secret. With the Empress, because you know the Empress is pregnancy, and the Four of Pentacles is secret. 3 of Swords, she's heartbroken, or something happened. Too much distance. Yeah, you need to talk to her. The Empress card could just be you as a mom not opening up to her, not being able to communicate with her. Spirit is saying that you need to kind of improve the relationship with your daughter more. Like you guys need to start talking, or you need to start giving her more recognition. Like you're not giving her enough recognition. You're not, maybe because you're working all the time. I don't know. So she needs support. She needs recognition. She needs you to pay attention to her more, because the Queen of Pentacles is an energy of not feeling nurtured, not feeling seen. See, say yes to the things you think you can't do. We have a halt. So you are having some sort of issue also financially. or the relationship between you guys have come to a halt, meaning that you guys don't get along or you guys don't talk anymore. She's not really open to you. Why? What's this Three of Swords? External party. There's a Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn woman. What's this person's intention? Entertainer. No, this is something else. New money. She could be upset because she may have lost money or she doesn't have money. She doesn't have a job. The first energy that came through the strongest is a pregnancy, but these two cards would suggest that this pregnancy could have been terminated. But that is a maybe. I'm gonna put a big maybe on that. Fragile heart and deception. I already see this deception, meaning that something's being hidden from you. See, someone's not telling you. Oops, sorry. Someone's withholding information. So yeah, so those are the messages that are coming through. The pregnancy energy, I didn't mean to blurt it out. Usually if I see stuff like that, I don't say it. I just keep it to myself. But I already said it. So that is one of the biggest reasons for the overeating. Okay. It could be because there's a pregnancy or there was a pregnancy. I don't like this spread, so I'm not going to continue to read it. But I will say that she does need some sort of support. So I'm not going to read the rest of the energy that's coming through because I really don't want to. Show me her daughter's energy. Six of Swords. She's healing. Seven of Pentacles. Is your daughter planning on moving? Or was there some talk about moving? Guilt. Please do not make her feel ashamed, and please do not, like, me telling you this information is not an invitation to make her feel bad for her decisions. Please. So if you could do me a favor, I don't think you should tell her or ask her. I think you should just ask her what's happening to her and try to be there for her. But I think you should let her tell you what the problem is instead of you coming out and saying, well, are you this? Are you that? Please don't do that, okay? Can you please try your best not to? Like, don't go to her saying, are you pregnant? Like, that's what I mean. Don't do that. But I do think that you should try to offer her moral support and ask and let her know that you're there for her if she wants to talk. She does deserve to have privacy depending on her age. Now, this is not making it seem like she's young. So if she is super young, that's different. This is making it seem like she's a little bit older, but I'm not sure. Yeah, because I do see her wanting to move, but she does feel a lot of guilt about something, a lot of shame. It could be that she was also in a third party situation. But I'm not going to go deep into it because, like I said, I don't want to read the whole spread. But I just want to say that if there is a secret, this is what it looks like. Okay, so you guys see the imagery. So, I would say, is she young? Okay, yeah. So that's what I was saying. She doesn't seem. If I saw like a teenager, I wouldn't even say anything. Be honest with you, but because I saw the Queen of Pentacles, I realized that she was of age. That's what I'm saying. If she has a reason for being upset, and it's because she's in a third party, and whoever she's dealing with, it probably isn't somebody that's ready for children or ready for whatever this is. I don't know. You get 2 questions, by the way. Yeah, she's of age. Yeah, see, something with a third party situation. There's an air sign. Oh, I see why. What's your you say your daughter's a Sag? I remember there was an air sign that kept showing up. Completion. So she broke up with somebody. recently too. So there's a breakup. She's going through a breakup. So she was gonna move, thinking that she was gonna go live with Buddy or start a new life with him. That's not gonna work out because he probably just dropped the bomb on her and told her that he got somebody else. So that's why she's upset. Be there for her. Talk to her. Divine intervention. Yeah, the universe is removing people from people's past that just don't serve them. And a lot of people just don't know how to, handle the changes. It's happening to everyone. So just this is a highly sensitive time, and this is your time to shine as a Cancer and to really take on that motherly role, hugs, soups, her favorite meals, or just being there to talk to snuggle, whatever you do. Um, coming out of your comfort zone. It just kind of feels like both of you guys have been really disconnected from each other. Like you guys don't feel. I don't know if it's because she doesn't feel comfortable or you don't feel comfortable. Especially if you dealt with fire, like water sign moms and fire sign children tend to bump heads. So if you're a water sign mama with a fire sign child, know that that relationship is going to be very bumpy. So you might have had a very rough relationship with her, especially in her teens, and that could be why it's kind of hard to communicate with her because fire sign children think they know everything, child. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to listen to nobody, child. Yeah, that's why I said that it might be a little bit uncomfortable because you guys don't really connect. But this is the purpose of because of your placements, Cancer. One of the main themes for you this month with the astrological transits. Well, I shouldn't say that because I don't know your chart, but based on the cards that I've seen, it looks like you have some stuff happening in the fourth house that is causing you to have to address family issues, and this would be a very auspicious time to heal family dynamic and to find some sort of mutual agreement or some sort of mutuality. Spirit says trust and be very patient when it comes to money. Money is going to get better for you. Don't worry. Tell me about her and her daughter. We have explore. Yeah, getting to know each other. Something about unreliable. Um, so there's some sort of confusion when it comes to someone that was showing up as unreliable in her life. She may feel like you were unreliable. I don't know. But success will find you. Step into a leadership position. This might be something completely different. This might not even attract set your intentions high. Yeah, this is about her. This is about her dealing with somebody that was not really good for her. But they're not really saying anything other than being vulnerable or allowing her to be vulnerable and maybe talking to her about feminine, letting go and having some sort of beginning. So I do see you having a new beginning. I don't know if it's pertaining to just your daughter, but I do see that you're meant to have a new beginning. You're meant to cut somebody out. That is what they're showing me. Once you cut that person out of your life, I see your money changing for you. I don't know who it could be. It could be more than one person, but once you move away from the unreliable, whoever that is in whoever you're around, your money starts to blossom. Like it's like your money, you start to get more money, or you get an opportunity that brings in more money for you. So that looked it pretty good. But based on the question you asked, unfortunately, she's going through something and she just needs a little bit of support. But it's just that she's dealing with some sort of love situation, and she was part of some sort of love triangle, and there was some sort of disappointment. And like I said, she might have a secret. Now that pregnancy would be another person that she's finding out is pregnant. So if it's not her, it could be the other woman. So, but it kind of felt like it was her energy. So, What kind of dreams were you having about him? My books are still open, by the way. They keep talking about the other people around them was impeding on the success of the relationship. So I don't know who these other people are, but definitely those other people, those external parties, the other woman was really why the relationship could not flourish. I don't think it was meant to. I think there was too much juggling for them. I don't know. It doesn't appear that she, like I said, yes, it could be, it could not be. That I'm not gonna reconfirm. It's either that she's planning on keeping it, she's contemplating not keeping it, or she's already made her decision about her pregnancy. So so yeah, I don't think he's any good either. He showed up as unreliable. Like I didn't go deep into the spread as to far as to look at his character. I just see that she's highly disappointed about something. But if you feel like mother's intuition is strong. If you feel like he wasn't the one, there's nothing you can do. She has free will. She has her own path to walk. So yeah, keeping an eye on her, but she's gonna always make her own decisions. You see what I'm saying? And because you guys have an estranged relationship, she's not gonna come to you to confide in you unless you help her to gain your trust, or help. I said that backwards. Until you gain her trust. That's why that trust card kept coming out. There's a need for you to get to a point to where she could trust you, so that she could talk to you about certain things and not keep them from you. You see what I'm saying? But that's going to take work, because it's like she's not going to just trust you just because you're her mom, unless there was already a strong foundation in your relationship. So since you guys don't have that friendship, this is an opportunity to start cultivating it and to start talking to her. And once she gains your trust, or you gain her trust rather, or vice versa, then you guys can start getting to the point where she can come in and confide in you. And that way she will value your advice, because even if you were to give her advice now, she probably wouldn't even listen to it. She probably would hear it and just do whatever she want to do. But when there's a trust there, then if you say something to her, she would then be like, oh, okay, you know what, I think I should listen to my mom, because you've been there, you've done that, you have experience, you know the game, you know how men are. And she may still be very naive when it comes to men. So yeah, this is an opportunity for you to really um I know you might think you're so nice, but it's something about her that doesn't trust you. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know you guys personally, so it's so many things that it could be. But children are like that. Children don't listen to their parents. They think they know everything, and it's for whatever reason why. And it could be from something from a past life. You may not ever know why she got a problem with you. But I will say this: if she is, you will see in the next couple of months. You will see her, starting to show. But I don't know, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse like that. Um, I mean, you know your daughter better than me. Does your daughter look like someone that's ready to have a baby? You know how some people you can tell that nah, she's not gonna get rid of it. Some people don't believe in that, and some people that would be their first thing to run to. Like, okay, I'm not doing this. This would mess up I'm in school, I have a career. Some people might be, would gravitate towards that because of all the other things they might have going on. So that's why I said I don't know. I don't want to say yes or no. I just want you to know that that is the strongest energy that came through. And that's why I said that it could have been that there could have been some sort of talks about uh, pregnancy, and it could be another person. She could be finding out that her boyfriend got somebody else pregnant. But that's the strongest energy that's coming through. But it is showing up as a third party. She gained a lot of weight. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't want to beat a dead horse. I just want to let you know that that's what came through, and I think that thank God she's not a teenager. Okay, because then that would have been a whole different dynamic. Thank God she's not a teenager, but being that she is 20, this is a great opportunity for you to try your best. I don't. What does she stay with you? You know, to try to talk to her. Yeah, that was a very uncomfortable question. Yeah, so she might be thinking about that. I'm in college. I don't think that I should have it. Yeah, just give her privacy, and hopefully she makes a really good decision. And what good decision doesn't necessarily mean get an abortion or keep it. It's good decision. When I say she makes a really good decision, I mean what works for her, whatever is best for her. I just hope she does what she feels is right for her without having to feel the guilt that comes along with it. And sometimes people gain weight just because they're pregnant. Some people are just, I mean, not because they're pregnant, but some people are just emotional eaters. I gain weight when I get, a little bit emotional. I'm an emotional eater sometimes. When I have a lot of anxiety too, I tend to eat. So she could just be gaining weight because she might be a little depressed or something like that. But wishful thinking. She had multiple sclerosis. Is it really bad? Her MS? Is that what that is? Multiple sclerosis, or is that another thing? Because I know there's another MS. Is it really bad? Some people got it really bad, where their spine is like cricket. I don't think I have any more orders. I think you guys have placed orders with me. Um, mm, my stomach. Oh, okay. What? Yeah, if they catch it early, they said that they can actually she can go and get her physical therapy stuff, right? Yeah, it could get really bad, but I'm so happy that they caught it early, because now she has a chance to live a normal life, because I know that some people, their spine starts to curve as they get older, but it all depends on their posture and all that other stuff. But I don't know too much about it. I know that I remember that there was somebody around me that had it. I don't remember if it was a coworker. I'm not around people. It's been so long since I've been around people outside of, when I was in hair school. That was the only time that I was actually around people. Then that was what? That was in 2020. So outside of that, I haven't really been around anybody since then. So I don't even know. I don't even remember who had theirs on was kind of bad. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. It kind of made me feel a little uncomfortable, because I'm like, oh, because it's like sometimes, there's certain things you don't want to hear, but hey, But I will say this, Miss Lobster Girl, you got some good news coming in when it comes to your financial situation. I feel like you are trying to make some changes, and all of us cancers are. We're going through a huge changes. So I'm happy that you have some good news when it comes to money. And also you do have somebody around you that you shouldn't be trusting. So I hope that you are I hope that you are heeding the warnings about certain people that are in your life, that always come around when they need something from you. So I hope that you've been heeding those warnings and you haven't been falling back into the same issues with people. Okay, good. Yeah, you are. All right. You guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I thank you guys for watching the collective and for the people that book readings tonight. Um, I'm still spent. Oh, okay. It's that Leo. If it is that Leo, I hope that you are practicing. I hope you are using your discernment and you're practicing your boundaries. Are you, Miss Lobster Girl? I love you, but I just hope that you are. Thank you so much, Free, for moderating and I know you're probably wondering what it did. Oh yeah, it's reconnecting. Anyway, let me go. That means I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys when I come on tomorrow. Bye.